That kid just ate. I've decided that I'm going to eat at every quick service location on Disney World property. But free will isn't nearly as fun, so let's spin the wheel. Alright, we're back to the classics. We are spinning for quick service. Alright, let's see where we're going. Let's see. Ooh, no, he's gonna keep going. Springs! That's pretty good. I think we only have a couple left at Springs. There's not much left, if I remember. Yeah, there's only 2 left at Springs. This is crazy. Springs might be done before any of the parks, which I did not see coming, but alright, and let's see where we're gonna land. Is it Cooks of Dublin or Amorette's? Moment of truth. It is Amorette's Patisserie. That has food. It wasn't originally on the wheel because I didn't know that it had food, but it does. And we're gonna go try that food. So Amorette's Patisserie is a quick service restaurant located in Disney Springs, like the most touristy part of Disney Springs, right by World of Disney. It is mainly a bakery, so most of its menu is desserts. But they do have a few savory items. Within Disney Springs lore, Amorette's Patisserie was established in the 1900s and has been passed down for generations. The current owners are Cara and Sarah. And I think it's really cute that in French, Amorette's translates to little love. So let's go to Disney Springs for my first time getting food at Amorette's Patisserie. Alright, we're at Disney Springs. We are parked in the... There she is. We're parked in the Lime Garage. I never park in the Lime Garage. I'm an Orange Garage girl, but it is closer to Amorette's. And we're gonna go try a bunch of desserts and some sandwiches. Let's go. And let's get ranking. Category 1, theming and seating. Alright, my first impressions of the theme. I've been in here plenty of times before, to be honest. I've always thought it was really, really cute in here. It's got a very, art vibe going on, which makes sense because it's like a cake decorating place, so that's really cute. As far as tables go, they don't have a bunch, but to be honest, I think they have plenty for just grabbing a dessert here and then going, so it is very loud in here, very loud and echoey, but you can't really control that, so I think it'll get a pretty good theming and seating score because I do find it very cute in here. I like the art vibe, and in general, I just like it in here. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I would also like to add that I appreciate that the cakes end up becoming part of the theme. You can see the decorators decorating all the cakes, and it's fascinating to watch. And all the dessert options are in a case for you to look at before you order. So not only is the theme art, it's also just cake. And then you get to eat the theme, which I think is fun. I think the theme is really fun, really creative, and worthy of a 5 out of 5. Now, category 2. Food. So Amorette's Patisserie does mainly serve desserts, mostly cakes and other similar pastries, and that's what it's most known for. But they do have a small savory menu consisting of some sandwiches, and that's why it's on the list. I would also like to mention that you can order larger cakes in advance to pick up from Amorette's. This includes the Amorette's Signature Cake for $85 that serves 12 to 15 people. Or for $65, you can pre-order a character dome cake. These serve 8 to 10 people and are decorated to look like Disney characters. You can choose from Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Daisy, or Pluto. And you can choose one of 4 flavors: chocolate, lemon, gluten-friendly, or premium bar. Again, you do have to order these in advance so that they can be specially made for you. But if you're celebrating anything special and want to bring a cake back to the resort to celebrate that with a lot of people, I think it's a really fun and really cute idea. I was looking at the menu. As far as the sandwich that I'm going to get, I think I'm going to get the turkey and brie sandwich. That one looks the tastiest. There's also a roast beef sandwich and a roasted vegetable sandwich. And I know Emily was deciding between the 2 of those, so I'll probably take a bite of one of those, whichever one they may be. But I'm gonna get the turkey and brie. As far as desserts go, honestly, Amorette's, I'm not even gonna list anything out specifically. Amorette's is a patisserie. We're gonna have to get plenty of desserts. I think we're gonna get a whole bunch of desserts and give them a try. I know they have some Halloween exclusive desserts that look good. They have special decorated cakes that look really fun and cool. So I think we're probably just gonna take an extra second at the case and really look around and see which ones we want to get. because there's so many. Turkey and brie sandwich, and then a whole slew of desserts. I'm excited. Let's go. Amorette's is also one of the only places that has mobile order, which is nice. So I think we're going to mobile order our food. Something that I also think is worth mentioning right behind me, they do have cake decorating classes here, I believe, where you can learn how to decorate like one of the character cakes, which, you know, I think is really fun. I would like to do that someday. If it weren't for the fact that you decorate mostly with fondant, and I think I'd hate my own cake because I hate fondant, I think I would have done it already. But I think that's something pretty cool and something unique that you can do, and like a unique souvenir to not bring home, but like to bring to your resort if you're into like decorating. So that's also something to look into. Or you can just get a character cake. But let's try the food. I'm going to start with the turkey and brie sandwich, which has turkey, brie, black pepper bacon, Pommery mustard, tomato, apple, walnuts, arugula, and a blood orange marmalade. Alright, before you even eat anything, I'm going to say the packaging here is so cute. They all come in like branded Amorette's Patisserie bags and like boxes and stuff. It's so cute, and it's great for like taking it to go. But anyway, first off, we're going to try my sandwich. This is the turkey and brie sandwich. This looks insanely delicious. Oh my gosh. There's bacon on it too? I didn't know that. Very exciting. Let's just give it a shot. That's really, really good. I think there's one flavor that's standing out more than the others. Perhaps it's the bacon? Hang on. So I figured it out. It's like an orange flavor. I guess there's an orange dressing on it. It's really good, but it's the flavor that stands out by far the most. But it is really good. I like the bread with the brie and the turkey. The bacon is a nice touch. Everything works so well with this. It's also a good portion. It's just a super tasty sandwich. This is great. Who knew from a patisserie? That kid just ate. That's so good. I do really like that orange sauce. This is an added touch just for me. I don't like tomato, and I like how the tomatoes are like the cut in half round tomatoes, so I don't get like a big mouthful of tomatoes. I don't feel the need to take them out of the sandwich because it's so subtle in the sandwich, so I really like it. This is a really good sandwich. Now let's try the roast beef sandwich, which has roast beef, Swiss cheese, Dijonnaise, pickled red onion, tomatoes, cilantro, and arugula. Alright, next I'm going to take a couple bites of Emily's roast beef sandwich. Let's see. There's not as much dressing on this one, which is the first thing I noticed because the orange is so prominent in the other one. But it is still really good. Again, that bread, I think it's a different bread. It's very, very tasty. The roast beef is really good. All the elements of the sandwich go really well together. This is another really solid, really filling sandwich. I think I like the brie one a little bit more, but this one is also really, really good. And I have no doubt the third one would be really good as well. Again, who knew? Such good sandwiches from a patisserie. They each also come with a side of chips. They're house made, so they're really tasty. And I'm a big fan. This is a really good meal from a patisserie. Now moving on to dessert. I did get 5 options, 3 of which are from the regular everyday Amorette's menu, and 2 of which are Halloween exclusives. Starting off with the macaroons, you can either get just one individual macaroon, or you can get a box of 5, choosing from 5 different flavors: pistachio, espresso, caramel, chocolate, or passion fruit. Alright, it is dessert time. So first off, we're going to try the macaroons. Now, a couple of these, I am playing a wild guessing game in the dark as to which one they are. So we're going to start with this one. It's going to be rapid fire reviewing, or we're going to be here forever. I'm guessing this is chocolate. There it is. We're going to think it and sink it. That one's definitely chocolate. It's very fudgy, but it's definitely chocolate. It's got a good flavor. It is just very fudgy, so it's very, very rich. I don't think I could eat a box full of 5 of the chocolate ones, but for one, it is very tasty and very good. I don't have any doubt that this one is passion fruit. I'm very excited for this one, more of a fruitier flavor. Let's see. Yeah, I prefer that one. That one's really, really tasty. It doesn't really taste like passion fruit, though. You think this is the caramel one? This one might be the caramel one, actually. There was absolutely no doubt in my mind that this one was going to be passion fruit, but I think it might be caramel. So let me try it with that perspective. Absolutely delicious. No notes. I like that one way more than the chocolate one. I'm a big caramel girl, though. And you can really taste that caramel flavor now. It's for sure caramel, and it is very good. Now I have my doubts as to what this one is. I think this one is espresso. So let's see. That's the me espresso. That's for sure espresso. You can really taste that coffee flavor coming through. Yeah, you can really taste that coffee flavor. It really comes on as an aftertaste. You would think it wouldn't work, tasting like you're eating coffee, but it does. It's sweet enough that it doesn't just taste like black coffee, but it has a very aftertaste of like, oh, I for sure just ate a coffee thing. All right, moving on. This has to be pistachio. It's green. If it's not pistachio, I don't know what they're doing. Let's try pistachio. Yeah, I think that's pistachio. It's tasty. It's got a very light flavor. It tastes more vanilla-y than pistachio, which I'm a fan of because I don't really like pistachio flavors, but I like vanilla. And lastly, I don't see how this could be passion fruit because there's chocolate in it. So I'm a little, whatever the heck this is, we're going to try it last. So let's see. No, that's very sweet. That is passion fruit, which you wouldn't think with like the chocolate in there, but that's really good. It's got a nice sweet flavor. I was expecting to like this one, and I do. For sure. All right, they're all gone, but if I had to rank them, passion fruit would come out up on top, closely rated by the caramel one. Pistachio, shockingly, because it tasted more vanilla. Then chocolate, because it was a bit too rich. And espresso at the bottom, just because I'm very picky about coffee, and that aftertaste was very coffee-like. But overall, the macaroons are great. Very cute, very great choice. Moving on, we got the Mickey Mousse, which is a chocolate chiffon cake matched with a dark chocolate and white chocolate mousse. All right, now moving on to the more classic cake-like desserts. We're gonna start with the staple, the cakes that look like Disney characters. It's the Mickey Mousse. I don't even know what kind of mousse this is. It could be like a dark chocolate inside. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. It's so pretty. The glaze is so clean on it. You can like see a reflection. All right, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it. Ooh, look at that in there. All right, let's give it a taste. That is so tasty. It's so light. Overall, I think I would prefer like the more custardy, I would guess, with the glaze than like deep in here, because this is like a very rich chocolate. But I like the outer casing a little bit better. But that is so tasty. That is so light. It's got a great flavor, very like vanilla-like flavor. God, this one is a classic for a reason, because it's so cute and it's so good. And I highly, highly, highly recommend. We also got the fruit tart, which is filled with a raspberry mousse and jam, and topped with cream and fresh fruit. All right, next we're gonna try fruit tart. I really like fruity desserts. I'm very excited for this. I do think I might have to take this off for the sake of getting a clean bite, but let's see. I'm gonna go for the raspberry bite. Oh. The crust is a little hard. Hang on. It's very sweet and very light. The crust is really hard to break through. I'm having a really difficult time getting in through that, so I kind of only tried the filling, but what little crust I got does taste really good. I really like the fruits on top are nice and fresh, and overall the dessert as a whole just tastes nice, light, and fresh. If you're looking for something a little lighter than going for like a dark chocolate dessert, I would say this is the one you should go for. That crust is really good. It's just a little hard to break, but once you get that first break in, it looks like it's a little bit easier to break from then on. So you might have to work a little hard on that first spoon bite, but then the rest of them should come easily. Yeah, this is good. Moving on to the Halloween exclusive menu, we got the apple creme brulee, which is a vanilla creme brulee with a spiced apple compote. All right, for our last two desserts, we're gonna get into some Halloween exclusive desserts. So if you're watching this after October 2024, they're probably gone. I'm sorry. So first off, we have an apple creme brulee. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm really nervous for the camera though, because I gotta get like a nice clean break on this. All right. Oh. That wasn't hard to break at all. Unlike warm creme brulees or like ones from like sit-down restaurants that I think you have more of like a, and then it breaks. So that's a critique on it, but you know, as long as it tastes good, who cares? Let's see. Oh baby, that's good. That is so good. The flavor of like the creme brulee custard is so good. You can really taste how good the little like crust on top, whatever it's called, is. The apple flavor really comes through. This is so good. It does taste really sugary, but I don't even mind because the flavors are so good. I think it's like a vanilla custard with it. This is delicious. I'm so bummed this isn't year round, but I'm gonna try it again. And lastly, also from the Halloween exclusive menu, we got the spiced pumpkin cheesecake. This is a pumpkin cheesecake with a white chocolate shell and topped with a carrot cake truffle. And our last dessert, also a Halloween exclusive, is a pumpkin cheesecake. Now, I don't really like pumpkin flavors, so I will not be the main judge of this. Emily, turn the camera around, Emily. Say hey. Emily will be the main judge of this, and I will take a few bites after. I don't anticipate liking it, though, because I don't like pumpkin. So, this is all you.
Okay, that's really good. I like it a lot. It does taste very pumpkin-y, so I know Emily is not going to. I will say, and I think I saw this on the menu, but there's like a chocolate crust all around the outside of the cheesecake, and I don't normally love chocolate garnishes, so I was a little bit, that was not my favorite, but the cheesecake is really good. It tastes very pumpkin-y. If you like pumpkin pie or just pumpkin flavor, you'll like this. Emily is not going to. She's going to taste it, and then she's going to go, I don't like that. But, yeah, I like it, and if you like pumpkin, you'll like this dessert, so.
That was not a good impression of me. But let's see. And I really like that. That's like pure pumpkin flavor, too. Listen, I will say this. I can taste how like fresh and pure that pumpkin flavor is as opposed to other pumpkin flavors I've had. So if you like pumpkin, I can see where this would be a really good option for you because it does taste like fresh and pure pumpkin. I, however, am still not impressed because I simply do not like pumpkin, but this is cute on top. Whatever the heck that is. Anyway. All right, my final impressions on the food. God, the food is good here. The sandwiches were top tier. The desserts were top tier. I think all the food here was delicious. It's going to score very high. I need to sit with it for a little while to decide just how high. But right now I think it's in 5 out of 5 territory. But again, I'm going to have to sit with it to decide. But the food was delicious. I can't recommend it enough. I'm really surprised at just how much I loved the food from a bakery. I didn't even know that they sold food, let alone that they sold food that's this good. And the desserts only solidify the score. I do think I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Lastly, did I discover something? Would I choose to eat here over the choices I usually make in Disney Springs? Yeah, I will. Most certainly. What's going on with my hair? Anyway, I think that's just how my hair wants to be in the shot, so that's okay. Listen, I definitely didn't discover something when it comes to the desserts. Everybody knows that Amorette's Patisserie's desserts have been hitting. I didn't discover that, but I think I discovered something when it comes to the food. I didn't even know they served food, let alone that the sandwiches here were that good. So I think I most certainly discovered something. I think I'll definitely be back. I think it's a really great place to grab a truly unique, well-decorated dessert to like bring back to your hotel room and like eat as a midnight snack, which is really fun. But even then, it's just a nice place to stop for lunch or dinner. So I highly recommend it. I think I've discovered something. I will definitely be back. So Amorette's Patisserie does clock in at a 10 out of 10. And I think I am going to place it in 3rd place, below just Deluxe Burger and Satuli. Who knew that a patisserie could capture a 10 out of 10? If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and send it to someone who you think might like it. And we'll see what's next.